Today I want to talk about my mental health toolkit. So I've got this new book at the moment which has got my whole life mapped out in there, all the goals, all my plans for the year. And on the final page I've got this thing called a toolkit. So the toolkit is pretty much like an emergency brake. It is my go-to place in case anything goes wrong. If I start freaking out, if I have a meltdown, if something bad happens, if I get some bad news, if I don't get the outcomes that I want, and maybe I feel a wee bit lower, I just go to the book, go to the toolkit, and it tells me some things that I can do in there. So there's some messages that I read to myself at the start of the toolkit is, it's okay, this is exactly the same as before, this is temporary, ride the roller coaster, and I wonder when it's going to get good again. So just that first wee section of the toolkit, it's like, it's fine, Josh, like this happens, like you're not going to feel good all the time. The most important thing is that when you don't feel good, remember that it's temporary. Feelings and emotions and thoughts are temporary and they just pass through us depending on what's going on, how we're thinking, and if you ever have negative emotions, if you have unpleasant feelings, just remember that it's temporary. See it out, don't get caught up in them, and it'll really help take the sting out of the way you're feeling in that moment. Ride the roller coaster is a big one for me as well. Like, it's going to be up and down. Life is not just like that. I've actually been very balanced and healthy this year, so it's been very balanced actually. It's been maybe like that. Usually it's like that, but this year it's been like, it's like at a high level but a wee bit choppy, which is great. I'm loving that. And the next thing that I say to myself is the environment audit. So like, what's going on right now that could be causing me to feel this way? So am I hungry? Am I tired? Am I cold? Am I lonely? Is it the weekend? And the reason I say is it the weekend because sometimes for me on a Friday I feel myself feeling a wee bit low because I'm so conditioned that on a Friday I go to the pub and I drink, and because I don't drink anymore sometimes I feel that urge to, I want to go to the pub, but I've been able to overcome that by just going and doing other things like going and exercising, going up the hills, just going and doing something different and trying to change that pattern. And then the final thing is action. Take action. Like if I'm just sitting down, stand up. If I'm outside, go inside. If I'm inside, go outside. Do something. Whatever I'm doing in that moment, change it. And hopefully that little toolkit will help me change the way I feel. Thanks.